Hello everyone, welcome back to next MCQ's question, and this is set B of History of Microbiology. So let's start. Question number 1, electron microscope give magnification up to option A 100 times, option B 2000 times, option C 50,000 times, or option D 2 lakhs times. And the correct answer is option D 2 lakh times. Question number 2, Tom vaccine was coined by option A Robert Koch, option B Pasteur, option C Needham, or option D none. And the correct answer is option B Pasteur. Question number 3, the inventor of microscope is option A Galileo, option B Antony van Leeuwenhoek, option C Pasteur, or option D Koch. And the correct answer is option B Antony van Leeuwenhoek. Question number 4, first Pasteur conducted fermentation experiment in option A milk, option B food material, option C fruit juice, or option D both A and C. And the correct answer is option C fruit juices. Question number 5, modern concept of chemotherapy was proposed by option A Paul Ehrlich, option B Joseph Lister, option C Ali Mesnikov, or option D none. And the correct answer is option A Paul Ehrlich. Question number 6, the role of phagocytosis was discovered by option A Paul Ehrlich, option B Joseph Lister, option C L.A. Mesnikov, or option D Pasteur. And the correct answer is option C L.A. Mesnikov. Question number 7, L forms are discovered by option A Kellenberger, option B Louis Pasteur, option C Robert Koch, or option D Antony van Leeuwenhoek. And the correct answer is option A Kellenberger. Question number 8, the causative organism of Rocky Mountain spotted fever was first described by option A Howard Ricketts, option B Darucha Lima, option C both A and B, or option D Robert Koch. And the correct answer is option C both A and B, that is Howard Ricketts and Darucha Lima. Question number 9, the term bacteriophage was coined by option A De, option B F.W. Todd, or option C Bezernik, or option D Johnsky. And the correct answer is option A De. Question number 10, viral infection of bacteria was discovered by option A De, option B F.W. Todd, option C Bezernik, or option D Johnsky. And the correct answer is option B F.W. Todd. Question number 11, I cannot resolve any image less than option A 1 micrometer, option B 2 micrometer, option C 7 micrometer, or option D 5 micrometer. And the correct answer is option D 5 micrometer. Question number 12, compound microscope was discovered by option A Antony van Leeuwenhoek, option B Pasteur, option C Janssen and Hans, option D none. And the correct answer is option C Janssen and Hans. Question number 13, electron microscope was discovered by option A Professor Fish. Option B, Jansen and Hans. Option C, Knoll and Ruska. Or option D, none. And the correct answer is option C, Knoll and Ruska. Question number 14. Magnification range of light microscope is option A 1000 times to 5000 times, option B 1000 times to 2000 times, option C 500 times to 1000 times, or option D none. And the correct answer is option B 1000 times to 2000 times. Question number 15. Condensation of light in light microscope is by option A objective, option B condenser, option C ocular, or option D all of the above. And the correct answer is option B condenser. Question number 16. Light gathering capacity of microscope is called option A numerical aperture, option B angular aperture, option C both A and B, or option D none. And the correct answer is option A numerical aperture. Question number 17. If 10x and 40x objectives are used, air is the medium. The numerical aperture is option A 1.5, option B 2, option C 1, or option D 1.8. And the correct answer is option C 1. Question number 18. The ability of microscope to distinguish two objects into two separate objects is called option A resolving power, option B wavelength, option C Na, or option D none. And the correct answer is option A resolving power. Question number 19. Limit of resolution of compound microscope is option A 0.018 angstrom, option B 0.1 micrometer, option C 5 micrometer, or option D 1 micrometer. And the correct answer is option B 0.1 millimeter. Question number 20. Source of light in fluorescence microscopy is from option A mercury lamp, option B sunlight, option C both A and B, or option D none. And the correct answer is option A mercury lamp. Question number 21. Who perfected a magnetic lens in 1927? Option A Gabor, option B Broglie, option C Bush, or option D none. And the correct answer is option A Gabor. Question number 22. The magnification power of electron microscope developed by Knell and Roska is option A 10,000 times, option B 12,000 times, option C 15,000 times, or option D 20,000 times. And the correct answer is option B 12,000 times. Question number 23. In electron microscope, source of electron is from option A mercury lamp, option B tungsten metal, option C both A and B, or option D none. And the correct answer is option B tungsten metal. Question number 24. The electron passed out from the specimen are called option A primary electrons, option B secondary electrons, option C tertiary electrons, or option D none. And the correct answer is option B secondary electrons. Question number 25. Mycorrhiza was first absorbed by option A Funk, option B Frank, option C Fisher, or option D Crick. And the correct answer is option B Frank. Question number 26. The transfer of genetic material during transformation is proved based on Griffith experiment by option A. Avery McLeod and McCarthy. Option B. Lederberg and Taulam. Option C. Ginder and Lederberg. Or option D. Watson and Crick. And the correct answer is option A. Avery McLeod and McCarthy. Question number 27. Phagocytic theory was proposed by option A. Louis Pasteur, option B. Eli Mesnikov, option C. Behring, or option D. Widel. And the correct answer is option B. Eli Mesnikov. Question number 28. Anaphylaxia was first absorbed by option A. Parter and Richet, option B. Coombs, option C. Zell, or option D. None. And the correct answer is option A. Parter and Richet. Question number 29. Primary mediator in anaphylaxis is option A. Histamine, option B. Serotonin, option C. Heparin, or option D. All of the above. And the correct answer is option D. All of the above. Question number 30. Arthur's reaction was first discovered by option A. Maris Arthus, option B. Burkitt, or option C. Richet, or option D. Porter. The correct answer is option A. Maris Arthus. Question number 31. Serum sickness reaction was discovered by option A. Marius Arthus, option B. Von Porquitt, option C. Richet, or option D. Porter. And the correct answer is option B. Von Porquitt. Question number 32. Hybridoma technique was developed by option A. Kochler and Milston, option B. Niels Journey, option C. Both A and B, or option D. None. And the correct answer is option C. Both A and B. Question number 33. Disease that affects many people at different countries is termed as option A. Sporadic, option B. Pandemic, option C. Epidemic, or option D. Endemic. And the correct answer is option A. Sporadic. Question number 34. If the vector transmits the infection mechanically, they are called option A. Biological vectors, option B. Mechanical vectors, option C. Biological reservoir, or option D. Both A and C. And the correct answer is option B. Mechanical vectors. Question number 35. If a person can be infected by direct contact with infected tissue of another person, it is termed as option A. Indirect contact transmission, option B. Attachment, option C. Direct contact transmission, or option D. None. And the correct answer is option C. Direct contact transmission. Question number 36. Reduction of virulence is known as option A. Exaltation, option B. Attenuation, option C. Both A and B, or option D. None. And the correct answer is option B. Attenuation. Question number 37. Enhancement of virulence is known as option A. Exaltation, option B. Attenuation, Option C, both A and B, or option D, none. And the correct answer is option A, exaltation. Question number 38. The virulence of a pathogen is usually measured by option A, LD, that is lethal dose, option B, MLD, that is minimum lethal dose, or option C, ID, that is infectious dose, or option D, all of the above. And the correct answer is option D, all of the above. Question number 39. The lethal dose required to kill 50% of the lab animals tested under standard called option A, ID, that is infectious dose, option B, LD 50, that is 50% lethal dose, or option C, ID 50, that is infectious dose 50%, or option D, minimum lethal dose MLD. And the correct answer is option B, 50% lethal dose. Question number 40. The ability of a pathogen to spread in the host tissue after establishing the infection is known as option A, adhesion, option B, invasiveness, or option C, toxigenicity, or option D, none. And the correct answer is option B, invasiveness. Question number 41. Which is the following enzymes act as a spreading factor? Option A, hyaluronidase, option B, coagulase, option C, catalase, or option D, DNase. And the correct answer is option A, hyaluronidase. Question number 42. Vibrio cholerae was discovered by option A, Koch, option B, Mechnikov, option C, John Snow, or option D, Virchow. And the correct answer is option B, Mechnikov. Question number 43. Escherichia coli was first isolated by option A, Louis Pasteur, option B, Escherichia, option C, Siga, or option D, Robert Koch. And the correct answer is option B, Escherichia. Question number 44. Mycobacterium tuberculosis was first discovered by option A, Robert Koch, option B, Edward Jenner, option C, Louis Pasteur, or option D, none. And the correct answer is option A, Robert Koch. Question number 45. Mycobacterium leprae was discovered by option A, Robert Koch, option B, Hansen, option C, Edward Jenner, or option D, Louis Pasteur. And the correct answer is option B, Hansen. Question number 46. Streptococcus pneumoniae was isolated by option A, Robert Koch, option B, Edward Jenner, option C, Anthony van Leeuwenhoek, or option D, Louis Pasteur. And the correct answer is option D, Louis Pasteur. Question number 47. Bacillus anthracis was isolated by option A, Louis Pasteur, option B, Robert Koch, option C, Anthony van Leeuwenhoek, or option D, none. And the correct answer is option B, Robert Koch. Question number 48. Staphylococcus aureus was isolated by option A, Rosenbach, option B, Louis Pasteur, option C, Bassett, or option D, Sir Alexander Oxton. And the correct answer is option B, Louis Pasteur. Question number 49. Pseudomonas aeruginosa was first named option A, Scroter and Jessard. Option B, Robert Koch. Option C, Louis Pasteur. Or option D, Edward Jenner. And the correct answer is option A, Scroter and Jessard. Question number 50. Treponema pallidum was discovered by option A, Robert Koch. Option B, Chaudin and Hoffman. Option C, Louis Pasteur. Or option D, Edward Jenner. And the correct answer is option B, Chaudin and Hoffman. Question number 51. Nigeria gonorrhea was first described by option A, Niger in 1879. Option B, Pasteur in 1878. Option C, Robert Koch. Option D, none. And the correct answer is option B, Pasteur in 1878. Question number 52. RS factor of the blood was discovered by which scientist? Option A, Louis Pasteur. Option B, Landsteiner and Wiener. Option C, Jansky. Or option D, Mouse. And the correct answer is option B, Landsteiner and Wiener. Question number 53. Fluorescent substance used in fluorescent microscope are option A, quinine sulfate. Option B, auramine. Option C, both A and B. Or option D, none of these. And the correct answer is option C, both A and B, that is quinine sulfate and auramine are used as fluorescent substance in fluorescent microscopy. Thank you. Thank you for watching our video. If you like the video, please do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.